All right, it's morning. I just woke up, so I probably look all haggard and whatever, but it is what it is. It's a late night last night, and we'll get into that later. Um, so my buddy sent me this video of this dumbass that missed their exit, so they reversed down the freeway, causing multiple trucks to pile up. And then they just take off into the exit, and I'm sure they didn't think anything of it. Now, that's just a situation, but this is something that I've had to drill into my girlfriend's head a million times. Is it all it takes is one stupid person to fuck everything up. And she's all like doe-eyed and optimistic about everybody, like nobody's ever going to do anything, people aren't like that. I'm like, oh fuck yes they are. So a good example of that is one night she's like, I'm going to walk to the store. I'm like, the fuck you are. You're not walking to the store. So we get in the car, we drive there, and sure as shit, there's a crackhead stealing stuff outside of a tow truck, or from the inside of a tow truck, whatever. And I'm like, see, that motherfucker, if you were walking here alone, what do you think he would have done to you? And she's like, shit, you're right. It's like, yep. Now, on the other hand, since she's all optimistic and doughy-eyed, it levels me out a little bit too, but she really has learned to be a lot more like sus about shit she does, because all it takes is that one stupid person to fuck everything up. Now, carrying on, and it's this kind of a different topic, but it correlates more or less. I've always noticed, and this is where I was saying it was a late night last night. We had company over, so everybody's talking, whatever. Something spurred the thought process in my head to go back to what other people have done and said. So it's our place, it's my place, whatever. And I've always kept it very immaculate, as far as cleanliness and looks and aesthetics and everything. And this other couple, they come, and the first thing they say is, oh my God, it's just so nice. It's so nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I was like, I didn't really think much of it at the time. I was, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. But then it brought back stuff from the past later on. And I was thinking, like, there's a lot of people that have come into my place and always been very complimentary, like, oh my God, this is such a nice place, that's just so nice, I love how you did that, love this, love that. That has been the majority. But then there's been people that would walk in my place and complain about everything. And I'm starting to think that those are the type of people you got to avoid, because they're the one stupid person that's going to fuck everything up. And all of it was, just superficial dumb shit. Like, well, it's too hot, it's too cold, or it's too dark. I don't like that light. Just always something. And those are the type of people that are going to criticize everything about you, no matter what you do. You can't win with those people. Now, the story that goes along with that, specifically, is I had a friend who is no longer a friend, because I made the right decision. He got divorced. Had nowhere to live. And I was like, just come stay here, dude. So we set him up a little area to sleep in, whatever. And all he did was bitch. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like that. I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, you're living here for free after your divorce because I'm trying to help you out. You have no room to bitch. Not an ounce of room to bitch. No. But he did anyway. And eventually I got tired of that shit. I'm like, all right, you got to get the fuck out, dude. I'm not going to have somebody sit here and bitch and complain. But just the contrast of, and I've had multiple people do that. Like, I could count them all on one hand that would just come in and just start bitching about everything. The fan's not high enough. The fan's too low. The light's too dark. The light's whatever. The contrast of how many people have come in and said, oh, your place is so nice versus, oh, bitch, 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 is, I don't know, in a way, it's just so very telling, like, how entitled they are. So this guy has nowhere to live and is divorced, just got divorced, and I'm taking him under my wing, my place. I'm introducing him to all my social spots, friends, so on, so on, so on, is sitting there bitching. I'm like, bro, how do you have any room to bitch at all? Now, another person that came into my house and started bitching about everything was living with their parents in a fucking spare bedroom with a mattress on the floor. Didn't even have a bed frame or nothing. And they came into my house talking about, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. What? Bro, then go back to your mattress on the floor. Like, I don't know, something about it just fucking irks the fucking shit out of me. Now, I've been into, excuse me, houses, apartments, whatever, and yeah, they were really shitty. But I never said a fucking word about it. Because guess what? If I didn't like it, I would turn around, walk out, go back home. So there's a mentality of these people of entitlement. I want it my way, my way, my way. But when I look at it, from all the people that have talked shit about my place, came from nothing. Like I said, mattress on the floor in a spare bedroom, stuff like that. I don't know how people that haven't worked their ass off and cut their own way think they have the right to bitch about other people's stuff. I don't know. Something about it just bothers me deeply. And the couple that came over last night and was like, oh my God, we love it. It's so cute, blah, blah, blah. I was like, ah, damn, that reminds me of all that shit. I don't know. Me personally, I just don't have that level of entitlement. Like, look, my first apartment was a mattress on the floor. That was my first apartment. And I worked and fucking got through that shit. Then I had a couch, then I had a TV, and then I had this, and then I had that, and built it all up. So I've been there. I get it. But I was fucking 19. Wasn't 35 and bitching. I was happy for every fucking thing I had. So I don't know. This is just rambling on now at this point, but I don't see in what world you fucking come into somebody else's place and start judging and bitching and complaining about what you do or don't like. Fuck no. You keep your fucking mouth shut, and if you don't like it, well, fuck out. Just saying.